Of course, it is a strong reminder that consumer protection is our priority, and upholding fairness and integrity are made possible when there is genuine collaboration. At this point, I'd like to request Mr. Aligada to return to the stage. Join me here on stage. As we move on to our next segment, allow me to also welcome on stage ASC Chairperson, Miss Golda Roldan. ASC Vice President, Mr. Ruperto Nicdao Jr. There you go. So at this point, we would like to acknowledge our government partners who collaborate closely with the ASC in ensuring that marketing communications remain truthful, honest, not misleading, decent, and lawful. This will then be followed by a ceremonial signing of the pledge for continued partnership for consumer protection. Okay. So right now we acknowledge the following, starting off with Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas and their representative, Senior Investigation Officer, Attorney Rene Mark Q. Fajardo. Palakpakan po natin. We also acknowledge Civil Aeronautics Board and their representative, the Executive Director of CAB, Attorney Carmelo L. Arcilla. A round of applause, please. The Department of Labor and Employment and their representative from the Workers' Welfare and Protection and the DOLE Regions Operations, Assistant Secretary Amuerfina R. Reyes. Palakpakan po natin. Next, we have the Department of Trade and Industry and their representative, Assistant Secretary Engelbert Chua. A round of applause, please. Okay, we would like to request Assistant Secretary Reyes to please join me here at the podium. We'd like to hear a few words from you, ma'am.
Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Sa ngalan po ng Department of Labor and Employment, sa pangunguna ng aming Secretary, ang kalihim ng Kagawaran, Secretary Bienvenido E. Laguesma, maraming salamat po sa inyo for this plaque of recognition. And may we extend our warmest congratulations to the Ad Standards Council or ASC, to all the summit organizing team members, sa lahat-lahat po ng participants for a very successful convening of this year's National Summit on Fair and Progressive Advertising Self-Regulation. This gathering is a testament to the industry's commitment to foster responsible, ethical, and innovative practices that does not only shape consumer choices, but also influence social consciousness. Today's signing of the Pledge of Partnership is more than a ceremonial act. It is a reaffirmation of our shared commitment to advancing fairness and responsibility in advertising industry and also in advancing the workers' rights and protection. Sa aming pong pagpirma sa Pledge of Commitment, we reaffirm also our full support and our resolve to closely work with the advertising industry in advancing decent work, strengthening compliance with occupational safety and health regulations, and ensuring the strict observance of Republic Act 11996 or the Eddie Garcia Law as implemented through the Department Order Number 246 Series of 2024. This landmark legislation protects the rights, safety, and well-being of workers in the movie and television industry, an area very much closely connected with the advertising industry. Our partnership also carries a vital role in protecting child workers engaged in the advertising industry by ensuring their welfare through proper safeguards and compliance with labor regulations. We help build a safer and more nurturing environment for the young talents in the industry. Let us jointly move forward and continue to collaborate to strengthen advertising ethics and create not only a better, fairer, and more inclusive workplaces for everyone, but also sustainable for the next generation. Mabuhay po ang Ad Standards Council of the Philippines and advertising industry. May you all continue to thrive in the service of our people. Mula po sa Department of Labor and Employment, maraming salamat po at sama-sama po tayo sa patas na patalastas.
Thank you very much, Assistant Secretary Reyes. Okay, we'd also like to call the representative of CAB Executive Director, Attorney Carmelo L. Arcilla, to say a few words, ma'am.
A pleasant morning to everyone. Maraming salamat po sa pag-imbita sa Civil Aeronautics Board. Patuloy po kami nagiging partner ng Ad Standard Council sa kanilang self-regulation. If I may just share, I think in 2012, the Advertising Standard Council was among those that the CAB consulted in the formulation of the Air Passenger Bill of Rights. At hanggang ngayon po, patuloy po kaming nagpapasalamat bilang partners po ng Ad Standard Council sa pagpapahayag ng makatotohanan at patas na advertising. So maraming salamat po at magandang umaga po sa lahat. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Next, we'd like to acknowledge the National Historical Commission of the Philippines and the representative restoration architect, Maria Luisa Valerio. Palakpakan po natin. Okay, Ms. Valerio, we'd like to hear a few words from you.
Sa pinagpipitaganang panauhin at sa lahat ng narito ngayon sa summit na ito, isang magandang umaga po. Isang malaking karangalan na tanggapin ang plaking ito na inyong kaloob sa National Historical Commission of the Philippines. Sa ngalan po ng aming patanggapan, sa pamumuno ng aming chairman na si Regalado Trota Jose, ay taus-pusong pasasalamat at asahan po ninyo ang aming kooperasyon at suporta sa layunin ng Ad Standard Council para sa patas na patalastas. Kanina po, sa atin pa lamang pagdating, ay pinanood ang mga patalastas na sumariwa sa ating kabataan. Tunay nga na anuman ang patalastas o balita na inyong inilalabas ay matutunghayan ng lahat ay magiging bahagi ng kasaysayan ng ating bansa para sa ating bukas. Salamat po.
Thank you very much, Architect Valerio. Next, we have the National Telecommunications Commission and their representative, Commissioner Attorney Ella Blanca B. Lopez. Okay, last but not the least, we'd like to acknowledge the Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation, or PAGCOR, and their representative, the chairman, Mr. Alejandro H. Tenco. Chairman Tenco, we'd like to hear a few words from you, please, sir.
Our partners from the Ad Standards Council, our friends from the media and the advertising industry, fellow workers in government, friends, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning and thank you for the Ad Standards Council for this plaque of appreciation, which I accept with honor and humility. This recognition is not just for me, but for all the men and women of PAGCOR who remain committed to doing what is right, what is fair, and more importantly, what is responsible. Allow me first to commend the ASC for its steadfast leadership in ensuring that Philippine advertising continues to uphold truth, integrity, and accountability. For decades, you have served as the guardian of public trust, reminding industries like ours that with influence comes responsibility. For PAGCOR, this responsibility has never been greater than today. This is because we recognize the immense impact of advertising not only on consumer behavior, but also on public perception and trust. More importantly, today is an opportunity to reaffirm our pledge of partnership with the ASC, a pledge that acknowledges the power of advertising to shape public interest, influence behavior, and drive economic growth. Together, we commit to ensure that every message we put out is truthful, fair, and accountable. We thus look to this partnership as an enduring and continuing journey to nation building. As many of you know, PAGCOR began talks with the ASC on how to safeguard the way gambling is advertised in our country nearly a year ago. That collaboration gave birth to our Memorandum of Understanding that we signed last July 16, which ensures that all gambling-related advertisements, whether on TV, radio, online, or outdoors, are reviewed and approved by the ASC before they reach the public. PAGCOR recently also ordered the takedown of all outdoor gambling billboards as part of our intensified efforts to regulate gambling-related promotions in public spaces. These steps are proof that when it comes to protecting the public, we will always choose to do what is right. Rest assured that PAGCOR will continue to stand side by side with the ASC in assuring that advertising is not only creative and compelling, but also ethical, truthful, and mindful of its impact in our society. Because at the heart of responsible advertising is trust. And when we earn the trust of the people, we do more than protect them. We empower them and we strengthen the very foundation of our nation. To the AASC, thank you once again for the honor for being our partner in this important mission today. Maraming salamat po muli sa pagkakataong pinagkaloob niyo sa PAGCOR sa umagang ito. Mabuhay po ang Summit at ang ASC.
Thank you very much, Chairman Tenco. Palakpakan po natin muli ang ating mga honored guests. Unfortunately, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, the Department of Health, Department of Human Settlements and Urban Development, the Department of Trade and Industry and Food and Drug Administration were unable to send their representatives today due to prior official commitments. Nonetheless, the Ad Standards Council wishes to extend its deep gratitude to these agencies for their partnership and continued support, which remain a vital part of its collective efforts. And with that, let us now move forward to a significant part of our program, and that is the ceremonial pledge. Okay, so let me just read through the Pledge of Partnership. This is our unwavering commitment to promote responsible marketing communications and fair trade practices while safeguarding the rights and welfare of the Filipino consumers and businesses. So you may now affix your signatures. Thank you very much to all our government partners for our collaboration with ASC to ensure truthful advertisements for the welfare of our fellow consumers and stakeholders. Once again, a round of applause, please. Okay, so to commemorate this special moment, we have a photo opportunity with our guests. Okay, so our ASC officers will be joining our special guests for a photo opportunity on stage. We'd like to request you to rise. Okay, another round of applause for our government partners. Thank you very much to all of you for your participation in this significant milestone. You may now return to your seats. And of course, this, folks, is a great reminder that while we each represent different sectors, we all have a common goal of protecting consumers while supporting fair trade practices.